Ah, here we go. There we go. That looks like that's cleared. Very nice. All right, Python in the south going up against Ezad in the north. Ezad playing... Is it me or has Ezad been playing a lot of... What is it with ports at the moment? Are people like just discovering ports or something for the first time ever? It feels like there's a lot of port players out there at the moment. I don't know what it is, but I think maybe Swisher Guts has destroyed a lot of players at the moment with the crazy 10-10 free organ gun build at like 6 minutes 30. I mean, the build has been in the game since forever, but it seems like people are only just now discovering it. But Ezad not doing anything crazy like that. Going for the house, going for an early market, going for hunting dogs. This is Ezad we're talking about, aka Mr. Corner 8. So he's going to be doing the standard.
Preparado.
What's Python going to be doing? Looks like he's just gone for that even more standard. Come on, this is boring, Python. We want something sexy. We want some, like, you know, spice. We need some... Mix it up, man. I want to see Virginia VC, or I want to see GMT build. Come on. Just playing it very, very safe. Very, very vanilla here. Ooh, I'm sure he'll go back because he wants that 40 wood. But maybe not. Maybe he saw the food instead. 17 Vil age up. It's going to be a pretty good age up as well. 17 Vils at like 2 minutes 40. 2 minutes 40, they'll click age up. Mark my words. Ezad going to be getting 100 food. That's not bad at all. That will definitely help his age up. Going to go for 13 though. Definitely won't be going for 12. But he'll be getting a good age up as well if he goes for a 13 Vil age up here. Yeah. Fatorius coming in as well. Boom. I mean, he could go for a 12 Vil age up, but it'd be almost pointless, I think. Yeah, now getting the wood. Fatorius is in. Yeah, he could be aging up now. 2 minutes 30. But it'll only be, what, 10, 15 seconds behind. So yeah, nice age up. Damn, look at this. I told you. 2 minutes 38. 2 minutes 38 with 17 Vils. This is why Brits are so good again. I called it. The moment they get the free Vils back, free Vils back, they'll be top of their echelon. But yeah. Anyways, enough about me moaning. 17 Vil, insane age up. In comes hunting dogs next. Oh, or Gangsaw.
Ready.
Now he's going to start herding. He's going to start putting all his manners down. So he's going to get even more villagers out. So maybe near 19 to 20 Vils upon aging up. Little old Ezad on 13, but he does have hunting dogs in. Okay, what's he going for here? Going for a TP maybe? That definitely looks like a TP. Oh, we got treasure contestant. Who's going to get it? I have to admit, I do like Python's taste because I think this is one of the best. I mean, imagine calling it a man's name though. Bruh. Ah, oh, clever Ezad. Clever Ezad. You always have the advantage when you're not the one that's hitting the treasure. You always have the advantage because you can utilize the gun to just snipe the treasure, and it's like the way you click is just so much smoother. So if you're the one that kills the treasure guardian from range, like, you can position yourself better as well. It's just so much better if you're the one that's sniping it, not actually killing the treasure, because you have such a huge advantage over your opponent. You bang, you literally click to kill it, and then as soon as you kill it, you go bang, you click on the treasure, and it's difficult to know with your opponent if they're going to get it or not. So yeah. Okay, looks like we're going to see some early aggression by Ezad. Getting a barracks. Did get the trading post. Aging up with the quartermaster. Very nice. But Python is going to be up as well. He was up before. Getting his own barracks down. And that's a pretty out there outpost. It's a pretty ballsy outpost. As long as he can defend it, that's fine. It's not in a bad position per se, but it's not in a great one either. Maybe maybe it was a little bit closer to his barracks. He could defend it a lot easier. But he's going for longbows. Okay, so that's good. I was just about to say, is like some longbows would be able to protect that outpost better than musketeers. So Yeah, I can't see that outpost going down anytime soon. So Python did age up with the outpost and 200 gold. He's getting hunting dogs, and thanks to that 200 gold, he'll be able to get hunting dogs, and he'll be able to get steel traps, which is kind of nice. If you're going longbows with Brits and you haven't got any gold treasures, just age up the 200 gold and let that be what gets you your hunting dogs and your steel traps.
Yes. Yes.
He's on 23 vills at the moment. He's at on 16. Going for stagecoach though.
Preparado.
Wow. Just establishing, just flopping his balls out on the table right here and just saying, right, I'm establishing dominance on the map. What you gonna do, bruh? What you gonna do? I'm getting stagecoach. What you gonna do? It's a bit ballsy stagecoach though, because that just takes 5 pikemen to go over there from Python, right? Python can just make 5 pikes go over there. Like, bruh, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do against that? Like, longbows can literally just come here. Or he can just push if there's any units that go over that way. So, yeah, that's a pretty ballsy stagecoach. This herd, however, is pretty vulnerable. Was some potential to hard rush that herd. Pike's coming out. Interesting. Oh, did Ezad see? See, look at this. Look at this big brain from Ezad. Like, just that 2.1k elo big brain. Just knowing that there could be a stable coming up. I'm going to get people in chat now saying like 1400 eloers know that, but still. I would not have made pikes. I would not have made pikes this early.
Sim. Qual é sua ordem?
It doesn't look like Ezad's going to kind of make or break this with a rush. You know, he's really just he's not even rushing really. He's just playing H2, taking map control, building up a big army, going quite greedy as well. Excuse me. Nice mass there from Python, though.
Preparado. Correto.
Now going to apply pressure to that TP.
Sim.
8 bows did come out, though, I believe. Yeah. So with those 8 bows, might have enough to mitigate this army from Ezad. From Python, sorry. He does have a couple of hussars, though. With some decent micro. When your mats is so small like this as well. Like, Cav micro is so good. Like, the range resist and how much these can tank if you micro them properly is so good. So good. Ezad now getting some hussars. Oh, and just stupidly losing almost 1 hussar for free. When you only have 2 of them, that's just terrible. Yeah, longbows go brrr. These hussars could definitely catch these Expos, but he's not paying attention too much. Ezad knows this, so he's trying to run his Expos inwards. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, killing the Musketeers. Targeting them down, but more hussars coming in from the rear. There's only 5 Musketeers. No, I tell a lie, there's 9. That is absolutely plenty. But the longbows are nailing them down. And yeah, looks like the longbow master is going to be able to do enough here. Ezad sleeping on the job, and the hussars are going to do some damage. They're going to get that snare. Longbows have crappy fire animation, though, so it's not like they're skirmishes. But that's exactly where longbows wanted to be, just standing and firing the whole time, utilizing this 1.5 attack speed, which is kind of insane when you compare it to a crossbow. So, yeah, really nice. Couple of musketeers coming in, but nice. 4 hussars coming in now. Pretty much no anti-cav, just utilizing his cav as his anti-cav. Could use John Cook here to soak up some damage as well, if he's paying attention. Longbow's doing a decent amount of damage, actually. And then 4 more hussars coming in for Python. And yeah, Ezad trying to pounce there. Not happening, though. Not happening. Python saying, Would have been better off probably raiding over here. Ezad. And Ezad has the advantage with raiding, really, because, he's got the map control. So while the fight is out of Python's base, he could have just snuck a couple of hussars down here, but tried to take his moment. Score's very similar, though. Ezad on 31 villagers, Python on 39. I don't know how, plus Fatorius, plus Stagecoach, probably favoured, still favoured for Brits, I would say. especially now that he's getting his own trade post. But the longer the game goes on, potentially the better it is for Portugal, because obviously they utilize that 2 TC bonus. But Python still has another 7 or 8 manas, you know, so that's another 7 or 8 vills. So the advantage is still for Brits, definitely this early on, I think. Getting Team Grenadier Guards, very nice. But he does he have that many Musketeers? He doesn't. He only has 10 Musketeers. Is that worth it? I mean, 6 longbows would probably be better. Okay, he's got more Musketeers. Maybe it is worth it then. Interesting. That's a nice Hussar mass as well. Oh, we got that Asian lag. We got that Asian lag. Okay, we're back. We're back. Just some of that Korean lag.
Yes, ready.
Yeah, look, there's 2k score difference now. Really nice mass for Python. But pushing into a town center, you're giving them defender's advantage, so you're gonna need the bigger mass. Because you're gonna have to go up against shipments, you're gonna have to go up against TC5, you're gonna have to go up against Minutemen. Nice villager raid there. He's gonna be happy with that. Got the TP, 42 vils. 36 for Ezad. Ezad's slowly catching. Ooh, Cannoneers coming in. They cost 500 gold, right? I think they cost 500 gold for how many did you get? 7 Cannoneers. I think the Cannoneer shipment was nerfed. I don't know if it was only for Ethiopia that it got nerfed, but I think it might have been for everyone. This is why he's nicknamed the Corner Raid. Going in for those corner raids. Probably Python could still take that with the Hussar mass. Like it's go time. Oh, the Cannoneers are not in a good position, and this is why you have Cavlet. And right now, the Cannoneers have done nothing against the infantry. And there's only 4 left now. This is the power of cavalry. You don't let Abasgun or skirmisher type units do any damage. Don't let them attack move. And that's exactly why having Cav at the front line there is so good. Look at this. He's down to 1 Cannoneer. Really nice micro with the Hussar there. Trying to sneak in some raids at the back here as well. Python running out of herds though. He's on berries currently. 500 gold and a shipment just basically just completely wasted there. So Python's gonna be happy with this. I'm surprised that Ezad's actually keeping the score so close. He is on 44 villages though. Ooh, Town Militia. That's cheeky. That's a cheeky one. I like that. Because the moment Python, he's obviously thinking that he's a little bit under pressure. He's definitely not got the superior mass at the moment. So he's kind of playing it safe and go for that Town Militia. He knows that Python's going to have to push in at some point against this TC. And as soon as he does, boom, 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 wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, another 10 crossbows coming out. Does have a stable somewhere. There's the stable. Producing Hussars as well from there. Python being cautious. Python being very cautious. Not wanting to push into that TC. Feels like he could have done. After winning that fight against those Cannoneers, definitely feels like he could definitely have pushed in. As long as he got a decent amount of longbows, he can keep all of this stuff at bay. But yeah, nice raiding coming in now. Python really putting the pressure on Ezad here. Oh, Ezad! Ezad, you can catch him! Ezad! Pay attention! Okay, we got the snare. We got the snare. He's going to definitely lose 1. Python, I think, is going to have to split his army here. He's trying to pull trick. He's trying to pull trick. He's going to get away with it. He is going to get away with it. Nice micro. Just splitting the ones that weren't being snared, letting them come forward, and then bang, pulling the pull trick so the one that was being snared can run faster. Really, really nice micro there. Okay, these musketeers will be enough to tear those 3 hussars. Going to lose a villager or 2, maybe. Yeah, losing 1 villager, but losing those 3 hussars doesn't feel like a great trade. Ezad probably going to go for the agent now, and he does have Town Militia as well, so He probably feels like he can risk it. Because that's where a large chunk of his army is going to come from. It's going to be these conscripts, these Minutemen. What's he aging up with? The Exile Prince. Okay. Interesting timing. This is a tense game. Ezad could lose this. Ezad could lose this. I wonder if Python noticed that the TC had Town Militia, because when the TC was firing, you would have noticed the difference in attack damage. So that could be interesting. Oh, Python's sensing it. Just like a snake, he can sense the danger. So he's pushing in at a really nice time here. Ezad doesn't have his town centre shipped here. He does want to bring a town centre. He could bring it, slip it in here, try and get it built, because he'd have another option of going for more Minutemen from another town centre. Boom, in go the villagers. There's now 135 attackers as opposed to 90. He wants to get the veterancy in as quickly as possible. There it is. One set of Minutemen coming in. That's going to be the cheap one. You kind of want to bring it in at the same time as this one, though. He's trying to micro. He's trying to wait for veterancy. The Minutemen all go down. This is just such a big mass. And these Musketeers are pumped as well because they've got both the cards in. Yeah, this is really good for Python. And because of that age, he wasn't able to ship that conscription. It's coming in now. Is it going to be enough? There's so many Hussars there. He has got the veterancy in. But these have barely got more HP than these guys. They've barely got more attack as well. So these guys are basically veteran Musketeers right now. Longbow's firing at the back as well. Minutemen just going to get pelted. Looking like Python's going. Halberdiers coming in. It kind of feels like maybe Ezad should have backed up there and just not taken the fight. Got veterancy, shipped his organ guns, and then lose all this infrastructure. But, rebuild up here. Maybe put a TC or two on either side. And then, and just push with organ guns, but... Python's still on berries, though. So not taking advantage. Now he can really dominate the whole map. Not taking advantage of it. Oh, Hazard just found this TC as well. Just getting worse. Getting worse and worse for Ezad. Really exposed herds over here. He's building more stuff, but taking bad trades, really. It's just delaying the inevitable. Oh, potentially going to lose all his villagers in this TC as well. Oh, hiya. That feels bad, man. Might be able to save 4 of them. I don't know how the score's so close. I don't know what Python's doing to allow the score to be so close. Villager count's very similar, though. 6 longbows now coming in. How is the score so close? I mean, he is on berries. He's really not helping himself. Like, they only have to walk like a few feet. Let's just bring him up here. Yeah, losing all of those vills, though, so... Ezad still on 50, though, after losing all that, so he was really up quite a bit up with villagers. 3 organ guns are now coming in. Can that save the day? Oh, losing more vills. Ezad's not going to be happy with this. They're not going to lose all of them. Maybe is, actually. Oh, yeah, don't expose your organ guns. Oh, he's building goons. His goons? I don't know about goons. I feel like Musketeers are just better here. You want a meat shield when you protect your organ guns. Even Halberdiers would be better, really.
Ready.
Python, really, yeah. Just lots of hot groups all over the map. Chunks of army everywhere.
Yes.
Yes?
Still a few herds on the map left. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot of anti-cav now, and those 3 organ guns are going to be a problem for Python. Is Python deciding to age? Python's not aging. Oh, he's trying to push in there, but that's a nice meat shield. Look at that micro with the villagers. I love it. Absolutely love it. They were just setting a perimeter so you couldn't attack move with anything. It was beautiful. And look at this. Goons on melee. Goons on melee. They do have decent melee damage versus heavy cavalry. So that was actually a really smart move to snare the Hussars. Actually insane micro by Ezad there. Using the Vils as the meat shield. Snaring with Dragoons. But yeah, really, really nice micro. Just letting the organ guns do all the damage. Python trying to age now, but it's 20 minutes, bruh. 20-minute age. And now looking really good for Ezad. Actually really looking good for Ezad now. Going up the adventure. There's no GMT, so he's not going to be aging up very quick. He's used all of his cards. Irony is he hasn't used the 4 Vils.
Ready.
Artillery foundry going down. He wants some cannons. But is Ezad going to push? Where's his organ guns gone? Oh, TC going down here. Very nice. Wants to establish this herd as his. Nice. Another 10 musketeers coming out. Cassador's coming out now as well. Yeah, he's going to really... he's going to shoot down here as well, I imagine, very quickly.
Commandment.
More herd raiding, though, from Python. Very nice. Yeah, and if oh, is Python going to see that? Is Python going to see that? If he does, that's so bad. Ezad can't catch up. Break! Oh, that feels... Oh, how many Vils has he got as well? Oh, he's only got a couple of Vils, though. Oh, just again, losing more Vils. Oh, that feels bad, man. That feels bad. That's 500 wood. Almost 500 wood wasted. Couple of Vils going down as well. Raiding, more raiding. Oh, Ezad just can't catch a break. Now looking good again for Python. 37 Vils. Hiya. Yeah, actually now tempo just like that. Just like that. A flick of a switch. The tempo is completely switched again in favor of Python. Lots of goons, so he's going to lose these Hussars, but can he kill enough villagers in the process to make it worth it? No. Definitely not. Stagecoach down here, so taking the TP is very worth it. This has been a pretty insane game, actually. Score's so tight, though. Very nice. Ezad's had enough. Ezad's had enough. He's going for the push now. Goons coming in. Oh, he took down the artillery foundry. That's actually really unfortunate. But he's rebuilt. Interesting. So those two Colvins are very nice. He does have a shipment. What? He's going for Coldstream Guards as opposed to 2 Falconets.
Yes.
What, you're going to get the upgrade card with 28 Musketeers as opposed to 2 Falconets. Bruh. Come on. Bruh. 2 Falcons, man. Come on. Going for 3 Colvins. I feel like that's a bit overkill, actually. Only needed 2. And then could have used that other resources to get an extra Falconet out. There's still a nice juicy herd over here. Nice juicy herd over here, which Python has established now. Ezad wanted it, but was denied. Got the Uno reverse on him here. Very, very nice. Does have it on the right side of the map as well. And looks like he's going to try and do exactly the same thing on the right side. Really, really doesn't want to have to go for mills and estate infrastructure just yet. Interesting. Church going down. Doesn't have the church card. Not sure what the church is for. He's just got an excess of wood, isn't he? So just wants as much stuff as possible to get as many cards out as possible. Yeah, denying Ezad there. Very, very nice. Python just getting to this herd just before Ezad, being able to herd it in a way that's favourable for him, and a town centre going down.
Yes.
Ezad's out of there. Damn, this game is tight.
Commandment.
This game is tighter than a nun on a hot summer's day. Nah, that's a scary amount of goons though. Not often you see the goons plus musketeers who's gone for the double anti-cav build here.
Ready.
Not building with his... Oh, that could be really, really bad. Not building with his John Cook here. Oh, that's going to cost him a villager or two. Oh, now, yeah, understood his mistake there.
I am sorely grieved. I may not see.
Okay, loses one villager.
Yes. Ready.
Ready.
Yeah, it's going to be the longbows that are going to be the problem here. I actually think a cav switch would actually be pretty nice from Ezad. He's going for the Musk Falk, basically Musk artillery composition here, which is, you know, my favorite. A couple of gold mines on this map, so definitely going to be surviving on these gold mines, which is really nice. Perfect for Musk Falk. Perfect. Perfect. 59 vils for Python. Ezad's on 53, so 54, so he's catching up again. Is Python not building villages? He's caught up again.
Obrigado por teres pago o resgate.
Ezad's rebuilt that TP. Oh, 4 Culverins now from Ezad. Now that changes things. Instantly, again, changes things like that. This game is just one. It looks good for someone, and then as soon as bang, something happens, one little thing happens, and then bang, it's looking good for the other person again. And Ezad not unpacking in time there, and does lose a Culverin, but it's not going to matter because he has a superior mass. And yeah, look at this. Longbows do good versus goons, but musketeers really don't do that good versus goons. They have range resist, so that's kind of why goons beat out musketeers. So they're going to be soaking up some decent damage there. Yeah, the Culverin's going to take care of the Falconets. The organ guns in the back. Wow, yeah, this is looking really good for Ezad now. Organ guns are OP. Yeah, even though these musketeers at 225 HP and 34 attack, look how much better they are than these musketeers. Insane. Insane. But still not enough. Still not enough. Yeah, pretty much no more food though. So yeah, look at this, having to get that infrastructure set up. So that's going to slow Ezad down. Still able to make artillery though. That's the important stuff. That's the important stuff. Barracks going down. My Python. What's going on? 68 vils. So all of a sudden, huge dump for Python. Still has the ability to send 8 settlers as well. That would be nice. Probably wants to look at refrigeration at this stage though now. Does have a couple of these, you know, the longbow and the cav up, you know, but it feels like it's just, you know, because of the resources on the map. Like when you've got gold mines like this, which just have an insane amount of gold, you know, you've got lots of wood on the map. It's just cost effective to go artillery. It's just so cost effective to go artillery because once you run out of herds, which Python is very, very shortly going to do, he's even almost eaten. Oh, he does have a small patch of berries here, but that's not going to last long. Is that 1k coin that's coming? Yeah, 1k coin's coming for Ezad. So he's going to be taking really heavily into artillery here. 6 organ guns coming in. But 4 Culverins. Let's go. Once again, tempo shifting again. So now looking good for Python. This game is just back and forward, back and forward. I don't know who's going to win this game. Triple Musk production here from Python. 2k score in front. It's been so close the entire game. Python hanging on for dear life with the food. He's already got some of his infrastructure set up. Python's gone down for 1 mil now. He's going to be comfortable as well. Back to free TCs. Always a good thing. Not only is it free villager production, he's obviously got Fatorius as well. So wants to make sure he gets all of these trickles for every single TC that's on the map. Still a decent chunk of gold left there. He's got a pretty full silver mine over here. This one is a very contested silver mine, so I don't think we'll see anyone go there. Python sniffing. But I feel like every time one of these guys pushes, the tempo then switches for the other opponent. So I feel like we might have another tempo switch here. So again, looking good for Python. He's up in score. He's got the military mass. Look how many... Oh, this is just a culverin battle right now. This is going to come down to who has the best artillery micro. It really is. Would actually be cool to start seeing some docks go down. Maybe get some frigates. Maybe if we see some Age 4 play as well, we'll see some docks go down on these lakes. Can be really, really great, really important to establish map control. This gold mine is running out for Python. And Python's running out of gold now. So he's going to have to start to move on to estates very shortly. Whilst Ezad's going to be fine for a little bit.
I may not steer her.
You can build docks here, yep. Where there's a lake, there's a way. Oh, and Ezad, how many? So we got 7 culverins, but they're not in position properly. Oh, this is going to be bad for Python. Python, what are you doing? Losing the culverin for free. This is why you do not want to split your culverins. You do not want to split your culverins. I don't know what Python's doing, and it's getting worse. It's giving me anxiety right now. Python, what are you doing? Taking one down, but he's lost 2 in the process. Okay, yeah, okay, there was a very vertical position there for Ezad, which is not very good. But yeah, he's much more horizontal now, which is good. That organ gun's going to go down. Oh, that culverin goes down. I don't know. It's too close. If that culverin can fire, it's going to be great. Oh, it does. It gets the double. Oh, the hero culverin. What a hero that culverin. That was the decider. That was the decider. The MVP culverin as he's going down. The balls were traveling in the air. As soon as they hit, boom, the retaliation. Oh, what a game. What a game. Python just edging it out. Ezad ending on 71 villagers. They both ended on 71 villagers. That's how close the game was. That's how close the game was. Jesus Christ. And it still looks, to be honest, it still looks like Ezad would be fine. Ezad's resources were fine as well. I mean, this mass here would have been a problem, but yeah, I mean, taking those 2 culverins means he's got 3 culverins left. So, there's nothing, Ezad can't rebuild a better mass than this musketeer and longbow mass right now. So the only way he could come back is by building organ guns. But because he has no culverins and because Python has culverins, that wouldn't have been a viable option either. So yeah, I think he just knew his number was up. And yeah, but pretty insane game though. Pretty insane game. Look at the villager count. Look at that. And then boom. Went down from 56 to 36. Oh, losing 20 villagers. Yeah, but made it back at the end there. Python losing a few, but Ezad brought it back. Almost brought it back. What a game. What a game. Look at the resources as well. So close the entire game. So close the entire game.